folks, we are at Koomer Ridge Campground in the Red River Valley, or thereabouts. One of my favorite campgrounds that I've been to in the last couple years. However, the Forest Service is destroying it, ruining it, because they're making it all reservations, bugs. And it used to be all first come, first serve, but right now they've got it 50% reserve, 50% first come, first serve. But the problem with that is there's only about maybe 8 to 10 campsites that you can use an RV in. Like, it's long enough and flat enough to put an RV in. And half of those are reserve only. So you only got 4 or 5 that are going to be first come, first serve. And I got here late because I had a tire issue. I had to stop at a tire store and get them to retire my entire car. Not really, they just had to do maintenance on every valve and every tire and balance it and everything. It took 2 hours. Not bad. But so we got here late, and the first come, first serves are in use. And the ones that are reserved, like for tomorrow, you can't reserve today. So you can stay in them for one day. It's a pain in the neck. If I'd known it was reserved, I would have reserved it before I got here. But they weren't reserved. I don't know when they changed that, but it said first come, first serve on recreation.gov. So we're up in the middle of the circle. We're on site 38. Last time we were here, we were on site number 1, which is a beautiful site. It's all by itself. It's the first site. It's right now down near a gorge. I can throw the ball down near the gorge. It takes him about 5 minutes to find the ball. Right here, I'm throwing it all the way over to another gorge, but he sees it, so it doesn't take him any time at all. He just follows the orange. So if you want to see the full campground and campsite and the good campsites, I think I did a full review on every site, because there are a lot of doubles. And some of the doubles are for 10 only, which doesn't make any sense to me. Some of the doubles are RV doubles. And the hosts here have been really nice. There's a guy across the street. He said he picked the double. He didn't realize it was a double, and they let him stay in it. Because it was middle of the week. There wasn't a lot of people who wanted to use it. The problem with the doubles is you don't get your senior discount. So that makes a huge difference. Suddenly it goes from a $14 a night to a $48 a night. So that's 4 times the cost. It makes it the cost of a state park, but the state park has electricity and water and all that. So, anyways, we're gonna throw this ball. He's gonna be a pest. So I'll show you what he does. Out. This is the ball, and we're gonna throw it right over there. And he just follows it. He finds it. He brings it right back. For those who are interested in solar, we are under trees. This is all forest camping. I don't think there's any site that has open. There may be one, there's a lower loop. There may be 1 or 2 in the lower loop that have more open area. But we're getting roughly about 10 watts. It's 3 o'clock. 10 watts plus on the battery, which is we're charging phones, charging cameras, running the fan, running the fridge, running the propane alarm. So even under all these trees in the middle of the summer, you still get pretty good solar. And of course, I've got 700 watts, so that's a considerable amount of solar, and it does seem to be working. So that's pretty nice. And the battery was 100% charged when we got here, of course. 1, we were plugged in, and 2, we were on the road. So the big hint here is we're going to be 2 nights here. So that's 3 days. We'll have to see how much we use of the battery and how much it recharges to the next campground. So if you're thinking about solar, stay tuned. Well, decided to go for a hike to one of the arches. Doesn't this look like a skull? I don't know how it got dug out like that, but it's a little scary. This is a great big overhang. There's an echo. When that tree fell. Looking into the sun. Look at all these holes. All these caves in the rock. So right next to it are signs that say restoration site, please stay off. They're the next to the caves that we just looked at. This tree to this tree over here has a spider web in the middle of it that you can't see, but it's a huge spider web. And that's probably enough to keep people from going up there. No, can you see this if I focus in on it? There it is, you can see it. I believe this is what is called on my map Creation Falls. It's a cute little falls. It has a ledge too high in the air for my taste. Akila would just as soon jump down in that, but the water goes underneath this great big overhang rock. Let me zoom into that. I'm going to try to not step off the back of this ledge, but see, it goes under this rock. See the little kid down there? So here's the falls from the front, and it's got this big beach. And then they've tried to dam it up so it gets a little deeper, but well, this is the arch we hiked to. And this isn't on the map. I don't understand why this isn't on the map. This should be on the map, along with Creation Falls. But they say this is a waterfall arch because it was made by water going underneath it. But my geology understanding is that an arch is made by wind, and a natural bridge is made by water. And a smelly wet dog is made by water. He is just ecstatic. He loves to be wet. Especially when it's about, it can't be 75 here, but it's 100% humidity. We're dripping wet. Imagine being the first person to find this and realize what it was. I mean, realize how rare and how unusual it is. Well, we finally found the sign. Picnic area, just a half a mile. Of course, it's all uphill. I have him to pull me now. He's got all this energy. Walk. We have been here before, but we didn't do that. I guess we did the other side. The other one with all the stairs. So, okay. Well, thanks for coming along. Let's see what else we can find and do. Hello folks, we are at Koomer Ridge and what looks like a never-ending rainstorm. Looking at the radar on the cell phone, I'm up in the upper loop where there are a few more RV sites, and I have 2.5 bars of cell service inside the trailer, no less. Which the trailer is a big metal hunk, you know. The siding on the trailer is all metal. So we're kind of stuck in the trailer. It's raining cats and dogs. I mean, it's a regular frog strangler, as they call them. And thunder and lightning and everything. We may go out and try to do a little stuff, but I have a viewer in the area that I'd like to see, and I told him to come on over this afternoon, so we need to get back. But this this campground is going under major changes. It's I guess it's got in a contract with Vista Campground Management Company, and they've repaved all the roads, redone some of the sites, and it looks pretty good for camping. But the bathhouse was a disaster. I mean, the bathhouse, the guy yesterday when I got here spent the entire day pressure washing the parking area in front of the bathhouse. I mean, it's a concrete pad that you park on, big deal. And he was pressure washing it all day, trying to make it look nice. And then this morning I went in to take a shower, and Jesus, he should have been in there pressure washing the shower. The black stain and mold on the bottom of the shower and around up, you know, it grows up the walls, was awful. And the ceiling was moldy and everything. It's like it really needs to be pressure washed and painted. But I'll just throw the bathroom quick look above this, because I was pretty surprised at the bathroom. You know, all they need to do is spray it down with a cheap little garden sprayer with about 10% bleach in it, and it would whiten that up and get rid of all that mold. I mean, if they did that once a week, it would keep it nice and white. That's what I do at home. Was, you know, had bugs in it and spiders and stuff like that, which don't bother me. They're just in the corners and stuff, but they need to do something there. But this campground is going all reserved. All right, we're going to take a drive, maybe go back down to the Nada Tunnel. We'll be back. Stay tuned. General store. It looks pretty beat. Oh. But you go inside, it's not bad. Whoa, look at that. That's impressive. That's a big carving. Pecan tree, 204 years old. Oof. It's the Red River gift shop. This is pretty nice. They have a lot of good stuff in here, and they have this nice porch when it's raining to sit out on, which people are doing over here on the other end. And they have a big bare bench. Well, Larry came by and we jabbered for quite a while and enjoyed the rain under the awning, so played with Keel a bit. So I think I'm going to end it here. I got plenty of stuff there. We spent some of the rainy time checking out some of the tourist traps. Typical of any other little town, there's a crossroads with gas stations and food places and some tourist traps. And then there's the Natural Bridge State Park right up the road from that. They call it a resort state park, and that means they can charge twice as much as it's worth. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. We're up to Hardin Ridge in Indiana next. And that's a huge campground. There should be plenty of stuff to see in video there. So stay tuned for next week. And I hope I'll see you on the road up there. All right, folks. Thanks a lot. Have a great weekend. Thumbs up, comment below, and let me know what you think of this video. All right. Bye-bye. You want to say goodbye? He hates it.